A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+, English, because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hi everyone, welcome to the show. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Laura.
And today is going to be so fun because we are going to Mexico.
Oh my God, I love Mexican food, but I've never been to Mexico.
Mexico, same here. Can you believe it or not? Believe it or not. Anyways, but before we, travel to Mexico, what do you know about Mexican food?
Mexican food. Mexican dishes are known for tasty tacos with seasoned meat, veggies, and salsa.
Oh, I love that. Salsa's a little bit spicy, right?
Yeah, but that adds extra flavor to many Mexican foods. It's a delightful way to enjoy a burst of flavors.
I agree.
So
and I just feel like it's so light and refreshing as well.
Great for the summer.
I just love Mexican food. I don't know if you guys enjoy it too, but we're going to learn a little bit more about Mexican food and a little bit about this country as well.
Let's do that. I'm hungry.
Discover Mexico. Foods, sights, and a colorful festival. Warm-up question. What do you know about Mexican food?
Welcome to Mexico. It's a beautiful country. It's in North America, south of the U.S. When it comes to food, Mexico is famous for its yummy tacos and quesadillas. They have meat, cheese, and vegetables inside. They go well with guacamole and salsa. Besides food, Mexico is home to great sights. One must-visit place is Chichen Itza. The Mayan people built it around 6 AD. It's an old city with tall stone pyramids.
All right, let's take a look at our article, and it says, welcome to Mexico, or welcome to Mexico. It's a beautiful country. It's in North America, south of the United States. So funny enough, I used to live in the US, but I haven't been yet. Have you ever been to Mexico before?
No, as I said in the introduction, I've never been to Mexico, so I'm really looking forward to today's article to find out what's good there, then we can go together.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what they have there. It says, when it comes to food, Mexico is famous for its yummy tacos and quesadillas. Oh my God, all of my faves. So what's your favorite Mexican dish?
Oh my goodness, I'm totally in love with all of them. I'm like the biggest avocado fan ever.
Too.
Yeah, so quesadillas, oh yeah, they're totally my jam. But first, maybe you should explain to our readers, just in case they haven't tried them before.
Oh,
what are
that's
they?
Right. So quesadillas they're basically, the tortilla, kind of flat thingies.
Right.
And then what they do is they add cheese, or you can add meat like chicken, or you can add like mushrooms too, and onions, and you put another tortilla on top, and you kind of press it together. So it's kind of like
pressed and sandwiches?
Yes, or like maybe a pizza, I would say, but they're very, very tasty.
The article will explain to us too.
I think they will explain a little bit better. It says they have meat, cheese, and vegetables inside. They go well with guacamole and salsa. Yes. So yes, again, like for me, Mexican food just tastes so fresh, and I love guacamole too. What is that? It's basically, your favorite mashed up avocado with some seasonings. But I know some Taiwanese people actually don't like the taste of avocados, but I think you guys should give it a try because it's actually very, very tasty to me.
Loli, I can't imagine how someone wouldn't love avocados. But don't worry, if you're not a fan, feel free to pass all your guacamole my way.
Yeah, me too. I love it as well.
I'll have them.
Yeah, next in the article says, besides food, Mexico is home to great sights. One must-visit place is, I'm going to try reading this, Chichen Itza. Chichen yeah, so it's a because if you know a little bit about Mexican history or about that area of history, a lot of like the Maya or the Inca, Aztecs, they all happened in that area. So there's a lot of cool places to see.
Yeah, when we mention must-visit places, some similar terms we could also say is probably a hot spot for tourists. 热点 hotspot, or just simply a top place to visit or a go-to spot for tourists. And of course, a popular tourist attraction. We've learned that before. Yeah, like I would say 九份 in Taiwan is a must-visit place I'd highly recommend. I like old houses and stuff like that.
And like the tea houses, I love it. And also, of course,
or something like tarables.
That's so good. That's my favorite. And of course, Taipei 101 is a must, visit place if you're in Taipei. But let's learn a little bit more about the people who used to live in Mexico around that area. The article says the Mayan people built it around 6 AD. It's an old city with tall stone pyramids. All right, so the Maya people were people who lived long ago, and they were actually very smart people who created many things that we use today, like, can you guess it? The calendar.
What?
Yeah. And what's cool is they also had pyramids too, like the Egyptians, but built in a different way.
Wow, visiting an old city with those big pyramids, which is 金字塔, must make you feel like you're going back in time, right? And discovering the special things about a really amazing society. Love it.
One of the famous pyramids is El Castillo. It has 365 steps, and each step means a day of the year. During the spring and autumn equinoxes, its shadow becomes the shape of a snake.
All right, so we're going to learn a little bit more about some of the sites we can see here. In the article, it says one of the famous pyramids is El Castillo.
El Castillo.
Yeah.
Never heard of this. Okay, can you tell me more?
Of course. It says it has 365 steps. And each step means, I think you got it, and each step means a day of the year.
Calendar.
See, so 360 steps. It's all related to the calendar. I don't know, would you like to visit, including walking up the 300 flights of stairs?
Yes and no. Well, I'm excited about the adventure, but when it comes to climbing those 365 steps, I might have to say, I'll pass. How about we find a nice spot to enjoy the view without the stairs? Sounds good, right?
Yeah, I'm sure there might be a cafe nearby where we can kind of see it, but yeah, but I guess if you do have the energy, you guys can try going and like walking up the stairs. I think I might try it. I think 365 stairs should be okay. All right, let's continue reading. It says, during the spring and autumn equinoxes, its shadow becomes the shape of a snake.
So smart.
Oh, that's so cool. So an equinox is basically when day and night are approximately around the same time. So usually in the summer, we have more daylight than evening, but when we have the equinoxes, it means they're both kind of equal.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's super cool. I wonder if the Maya knew and purposely designed it to look like that. They're really so smart.
Equinox, I think that's a really difficult term.
Yeah.
In case you guys don't understand, even the Chinese is actually hard for me. 春分 or 秋分. Yeah, so that's like some ancient magic trick with the sun.
Yeah, I agree.
I like it. Okay, I'll climb those 365 stairs then.
We could train for it actually because you've been working out.
Oh,
I think we could train for that, right?
Okay, well, maybe we should do that, but now it's time for my solo.
Yes, my favorite.
哇，今天提到了很多很好吃的 Mexican food， 大家是不是觉得说超想流口水？因为 they're so yummy， 也就是我们第一个 word power word， 这个字当然就是美味的啦。可是其实我想要补充口语的，我们常常会说 tasty 或是 delicious， 这个字是有点长，那你可以用It's delish， 这样跟口语哦 or it's out of this world， 人间美味，或者是 it's divine， 就是很像真的是在天堂才吃到的美食哦。那我来造个例句 Ice cream on a hot day is just so yummy and refreshing. 哇，真的炎热的天气或者日子里面，如果吃冰淇淋，就是太美味又消暑了。看一下单字例句要怎么用 yummy 这个字哦。My friend and I went to a restaurant and ate some yummy burgers. 是不是要让我一边咕噜咕噜一边讲例句啊？我和我的朋友去吃了一间餐厅，吃了一些美味的汉堡。再来，我们有看到 sights 这个名词，通常我们都是以它复数形呈现，就是风景啊、名胜。For example, exploring the city, we visited all the famous sites and took lots of photos. 一定要的好不好？所以在探索这座城市，我们参观所有著名的名胜，并拍了很多照片，是完美照吗？ OK, 我们来看一下单词例句要怎么用哦。During his vacation, Alex went to museums and other famous sites. 在度假期间 Alex 走访很多座的博物馆以及其他知名景点。接着我们看到就是 stone 这个字，大家应该不陌生吧？很简单，就是石头，它是一个名词。我们来举个例子好了。The island has no trees, so people use stone to build houses. 这座岛上没有树，所以人们是使用石头建造房子哦。最后我们看到是 step 这个字哦，它是一个名词，就是有台阶。像是我觉得be careful when you climb up the steps, they're a bit steep. 有一些我觉得去那个 hiking 的时候都会有这种问题，就是爬台阶的时候要小心，因为它可能会有点陡哦。好，单词例句是怎么用的呢？ Grandma held her grandson's hand as they walked down the steps together. 下台阶要很小心。奶奶牵着孙子的手一起走下楼。那我们刚刚有提到 when it comes to 这个片语其实非常好用哦，就是当我们聊到什么什么，谈到什么什么主题，它是一个非常好的开场白哦。你要让人家马上 get 到，我在讲这个主题哦。举例来说 when it comes to weekend plans, I'm all about chilling with friends like Tiffany and watching movies. 如果我们聊到这个周末要做什么事情，什么计划，哇，我完全是很爱跟朋友一起放松啊，看电影。Or maybe what about this? When it comes to watching Netflix, I'm all about romantic comedies and Korean dramas. They're like my go-to comfort shows.Comfort zone 差点讲错。好，聊到这个 Netflix 上看节目时候呢，我跟你讲，我超爱看什么 romantic comedies， 就是浪漫喜剧，以及当然是 K-dramas 韩剧，他们就很像是让我感到很放松、很开心的节目哦。好啦，希望你们今天学到非常多的片语啊、单词，一定要把它记起来，因为现在我们要来验收，来考考你咯。It's review
time.Review time.
All right, it's review time.
Were you guys paying attention to my solo?
Were you? Well, I think I should review just again, just in case you weren't. We had the words yummy. Yummy just means something that's delicious, tasty. We had the word sights as well, right? What's sights again? Well, it's something that you see, like Taipei 101, 九份, right? Then we have this other word, stone. Okay, stone is actually just another word to say rock. And then we have the word step. Okay, if you are not tall like me, you might need to use a step to get things that are really high up on the counters. You should have no problem. All right, so are you guys ready? I already reviewed all these things just so I can help you, beat Laura.
I don't think they can.
Yeah, we're going to guess the word. I'll say the meaning. You guys try to guess the word for me. All
Super easy.
Okay? All right. I'm going to start with the easy one. This is another word for a rock.
Come on.
Too easy, right?
太简单，石头的英文就是 stone.
That's right.
I'm giving you time too
I know,
to guess.
I picked the easy one first, okay? All right, this one is something that is tasty, like if you eat a hamburger or tacos.
我喜欢 pumpkin
You think
soup.
it's so good. Oh my gosh.
It's so yummy.
Yes, there you go. Did you guys get it right? Okay. Next one is, this is something you use to, get up to a higher place, like on stairs.
Okay.
You would walk on these.
台阶的英文是什么 ？Step.
Yes, there you
Step
go.
by step.
Yes. And lastly, this is a place that you must visit in a city or when you're like visiting somewhere like 九份
or Turoko Gorge. 我刚刚一直忘记讲这个。
Oh my gosh, that is
actually
that's
I've never
right.
been there. Okay.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's a famous sites.
Yes, there you go. Did you guys get them all correct? I hope you did.
I think you did.
Yeah, this
Probably.
time we made it like quite easy for you. And these were easy words.
Remember all these words. They're so easy and they're actually very common. Like we use them a lot in our conversations. But you know what? I am getting very hungry. We're talking about these Mexican food.
Can we please get some yummy food, please?
No, let's do that. Okay. And don't worry, we'll come back tomorrow and talk more about Mexico.
Arriba,
Amigo.
Adios.
Magic Box
大家好，我是甜心教主 Cindy 王心凌。现在啊，你们不知道，以前呢，姐我可是号称甜美天花板哦。I was the sweetest idol at that time。不是呢，都说 I am, you are, he is, she is。那为什么我说 I was 呢？因为啊，这个呢就是英文超级常用的过去简单式啦。发生在过去、结束在过去的事情或是状态，我们呢就要用过去简单式哦。所以说啊，这个过去发生，过去也结束了。难道甜心教主现在不是甜妹了吗？当然不是咯，因为我现在是甜姐啦。过去简单式呢，搭配过去时间呢，也要配合来变化一下动词哦。这个变化呢，要怎么变呢？通常呢，我们会在动词的后面呢加上 ed。比方说呢，最近因为我参加了新节目的演出，多了好多新粉丝来 follow 我的社群媒体哦。他们呢都来看我的粉丝页有什么更新。A lot of my fans visited my fan page， 很多粉丝呢造访了我的粉丝页。注意到呢 visit 拜访这个动词呢，我们就加上 ed。 visited 表示呢过去访问，那访问的这个动作呢，也在过去的时间那个当下就结束了啊。这个呢就是我们的过去简单式咯。所以啊，看到动词后面接 ed， 大概呢就可以猜到呢是我们的过去时间啦。但有没有不规则的变化呢？当然有啦。例如呢，刚刚看到的这个 be 动词就是I am, he is, she is， 我们呢就要变成 was。I was, she was。那 you are 的这个 are 呢，我们呢就要变成 were， 要请大家多留意咯。知道了过去简单式是什么，我们呢可以来看一些句子咯。比方说呢，大家看我在节目上唱唱跳跳，好像很轻松的模样。I practiced a lot for this show。我为了这场秀练习了很久，好吗？Practice 加上 d 呢，变成过去简单式。那如果说呢，我没有练习呢，这个否定句除了刚刚看到 be 动词 was were， 我们可以呢加上 not 之外，例如呢 I was not at home last night， 我昨晚不在家was not 或是 wasn't。那呢，我们也可以使用呢 do does 的过去式 did 加上 not 来辅助动词咯。像刚刚说我没有练习的话呢 I didn't practice at all， 完全没练习。注意到呢 did not 或者是呢 didn't 后面呢我们要接原形动词咯。那么问句该怎么造呢？我们呢记得就倒装了，把 be 动词或是助动词移到句首咯。Did you go to the mall？ 你有去百货公司吗？或者是呢 Were you here at the party yesterday？ 你昨天呢有没有在这个 party 现场啊？当然呢，我们也可以搭配 WH 疑问词咯。What did you do last week？ 你上礼拜都做了些什么？过去简单式呢就是这么好用，这么常用，你也赶快记起来咯。